I'm going to show you how to get abs while being busy as hell. Hi, I'm Steve. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving me your most valuable asset, your time. I promise to make this worthwhile. Just watch. The value gets higher the longer you watch. If you're here, then you're likely in one of the two places. Either your schedule is packed and fitness keeps slipping through the cracks, or you technically have time, but you're stuck, overwhelmed, and frustrated that nothing sticks. Either way, the real problem isn't motivation. It's not even discipline. It's trying to succeed without a system that is built for real life. Today, I'll show you exactly how we fix that. We're not the right fit for everyone, and that's okay. This is for high-performing professionals who take pride in their careers, but know their body isn't keeping up. This is for those ready for something different, a system built for sustainability, backed by science, and made to adapt with you. If you're serious about long-term change, not just another 30-day fix, you're in the right place. But if you're after quick results without real effort, or can't trust a proven system, this isn't for you. Still here? Then you probably already know hard work without strategy just leads to burnout, and that is exactly what we're here to fix. Over the next 15 minutes, I'll show you the number one mistake even high-performing professionals make that keeps them stuck and how to fix that today. Then I'll walk you through the exact system we use to help clients build a leaner, stronger, and more energized body, all in as little as 2 focused hours a week. I'll show you how we plug in a nutrition system that works even when your schedule falls apart. And finally, I'll show you how to make falling off nearly impossible, even when work, travel, or life gets chaotic. Now, who am I to tell you this? I'm Steve. I studied mechanical engineering and computer science at the University of Michigan. That technical background shaped my logical thinking mindset. But my fitness journey wasn't smooth. I started training to fight asthma. From swimming to lifting weights, what began as a survival need evolved into my passion. While at Michigan, I founded the Student Fitness Organization and personally coached over 90 members each semester. After graduation, I entered the tech industry. I worked in the autonomous vehicle industry while also launching my first startup. As I helped businesses grow, I was also helping people around me transform their bodies and their lives. And that's when I realized optimizing human potential excites me more than optimizing tech or products. Today, I focus on helping time-strapped professionals, entrepreneurs, executives, and high achievers from all walks of life reclaim the energy, confidence, and strength they once thought they didn't have the time to pursue. Now look, you don't have to just take my word for it. After all, we just met. So, allow me to show you some real results. Richard came to us surviving on coffee, buried in constant travel and back-to-back meetings. We designed 3 efficient weekly workouts around his real-life schedule. Now, he has more energy than before, trained his waistline, and built a lot of lean muscle. Then there's Leo. He had to work with 3 different coaches, online and in person, but none delivered real results. Those plans never aligned with his actual life. Once we gave him a flexible, adaptive system, his body fat dropped dramatically. And more importantly, he regained a sense of control over his life. And Will, a busy healthcare worker in his 40s and a father of 2, we helped him reach his lowest weight in a decade and even stepped on the bodybuilding stage for the first time. What do all these stories have in common? We never ask life to make room for your fitness. We build systems that fit your reality and work with it. Why has nothing worked before? It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you lack willpower. It's because the system you followed were never designed for real life. Most fitness programs rely on generic workouts that don't fit your career or energy cycles. They have inflexible sessions that expect you to show up no matter what life throws at you. Coaches tell you what to do, but don't teach you how to adapt. And there's no support for factors like travel, social eating, or stress. Even if you wanted it badly enough, you are still set up to fail. I'm going to walk you through the exact structure we use at HackerFit, how we get maximum results in minimum time, how to stay on track even when life gets messy, and how to never stall out, fall off, or wonder what to do next. This isn't motivation, it's engineering. Most people think if they just train harder, longer hours, more days, they finally see the body they want. Science tells a different story. It's not about how long you train, it's about how well you use that time. Muscle growth follows the law of diminishing returns. You get the biggest payoff early, especially in the first 30 to 45 minutes. After that, results slow down fast, and most of what you're stacking up is just fatigue. But here's the real problem. Most people waste their prime window on random exercises and rushed sets, and then they tack on extra volume, hoping to make up for it. It doesn't work. We don't train longer, we train smarter. We prioritize your highest impact lifts while you're fresh, maximize your real muscle stimulus, not just go through the motions. And we sequence exercises strategically so every minute actually moves you forward. When you train this way, a focused 30-minute workout can beat an average 60-minute one every time. Most people also waste a lot of time in the gym, switching exercises, chasing variety, but never actually getting better. And honestly, that is by design. Most fitness programs keep you busy by teaching you circus tricks, so you keep paying, thinking they're the key to success. In fact, just 8 core movement patterns account for 80 to 90% of all meaningful fitness progress. Almost every other exercise is just a variation of the basics. Master the fundamentals once, and you unlock thousands of movements. And it's not just theory. Every elite athlete, from Olympians to pros, build their training around these exact same patterns. Here's the breakdown. You have the primary drivers, the hinge, the squat, vertical press, horizontal press, vertical pull, horizontal pull. And then you have the secondary accelerators, loaded carries, and core stability drills. But of course, we still have the isolation work for weak points, but that is only if the foundation is strong. The best part? The techniques you learn actually carry across everything. Master the hinge, and you own deadlifts, RDLs, and kettlebell swings. Master the row, and every pull becomes second nature. You're building real skills that actually compound over time. We don't chase novelty, we chase mastery that builds lasting results. We don't just hope your schedule will be perfect. We plan for the mess from day one. Every program is built with a 3-tier fallback system. So no matter how crazy life gets, you keep moving forward. Here's how it works. Tier 1, full sessions when you have the time and energy. Tier 2, 20-minute workouts when life gets busy. Tier 3, 5 to 10-minute fallback plans when everything just blows up. The point isn't just shorter workouts. It's having the system ready before life gets messy. Because when you're overwhelmed, you won't have the time to figure it out. And this model isn't new. It's been used for decades by elite athletes, special forces, and top executives. People who can't afford to lose progress when life isn't perfect. We adapt that same high-performance strategy for real life, so you don't just win when life is easy, you keep winning even when it's hard. If you've ever tried dieting before, strict meal plans, macro tracking apps, cutting out your favorite foods, you already know the truth. They work until real life happens. Travel, meetings, social events, and suddenly your entire plan collapses. It's not because you lack willpower, it's because the plan was never built for the environment that you actually live in. Most people think the problem with nutrition is willpower. It's not. The real problem is that we make hundreds of food decisions every day, and over 80% are triggered by our environment, not hunger or discipline. If your environment works against you, motivation itself won't save you. Most nutrition plans fail because they focus on what you should eat, but ignore where and when you're actually making decisions. We map out the 7 key environments where most of your eating happens. Then we make simple changes. Reorganize your kitchen, set up smarter snacks at work, create fallback plans for travel weeks. It's not about living perfectly. It's about making the right choice the easy choice. Because when your environment supports your goals, discipline doesn't have to. Most professionals eat out 9 to 12 times a week. Yes. Old school plans treat restaurants like cheat meals. We don't. We build your ability to make smarter choices automatically, whether you're at home, ordering takeouts, or at a dining hall. You learn how to quickly scan any menu, spot the best options, and order without second guessing. We even map out exact meals at hundreds of restaurants, so smart decisions become second nature. But this isn't just about restaurants. Research shows the fittest people long-term aren't the ones obsessively tracking their macros. They're the ones who trust their hunger, pick portions naturally, and stay consistent without living perfectly. That's the real skill we build. Whether you're at a steakhouse, restaurant, or an airport, you know exactly how to stay on track without overthinking. This one is crucial. Most nutrition plans treat indulgences like failures. One of meals turning to guilt, then spiral, then starting over on Monday. We build indulgences into the plan, using real behavioral psychology. Because when you have the right system, indulgences don't set you back. We create psychological relief windows, so you can enjoy your favorite food without guilt. And we build post-indulgence recovery steps, so you bounce back in 12 hours, not 12 days. Even the best plan will fall apart if it doesn't evolve with you. Most fitness efforts crash because there's no tracking, no feedback, just guessing until you hit a wall and either burn out or give up. We don't rely on hope. We use data, systems, and weekly feedback to keep you moving forward before problems even show up. Here's the hard truth. Most people fail because they try to change everything at once, spreading themselves thin across 10 different things, burning them out, and never figuring out what's actually working. Elite performers do the opposite. They find the 20% of actions that drive 80% of the results. Focus ruthlessly there. That's exactly what we do at HackerFit. We look at your sleep, stress, nutrition, recovery, and training, and then find the highest leverage points that actually move the needle. Here's another big myth. You just need more discipline. Wrong. Discipline is a finite source. When stress goes up, willpower goes down. And that's when even your best habits collapse. We don't rely on willpower. We build systems that do the heavy lifting for you. We set up your environment so the right choice feels automatic. We cut down your daily fitness decisions from about 40 to just a handful. And we remove the little friction points that quietly drain your momentum. Think of it like this. Your body is a high-performance machine, and our coaching app is your mission control center. It tracks your training, nutrition, sleep, and recovery. Simple, organized. But the real value isn't the data, it's what we do with it. Every week, I personally review your dashboard, spot patterns, and build your weekly snapshot. So you keep doing what's working, adjust early if something is slipping, and take action immediately where needed. This isn't an automated report, it's real coaching based on your real life. So now you get the picture. It's not about trying harder, it's about having a system that actually works with your life. The old way expects you to grind through long workouts, avoid real life, and rely on willpower. But willpower runs out. A hack of it, we do it differently. We use short, focused workouts that fit your schedule, mastering the core movements that drive real progress. We engineer your environment, eating out strategically, and stay consistent without endless tracking. We focus on 20% of actions that drive 80% of your results and adjust dynamically. Because success isn't about motivation, it's about having the right system, one that adapts with you, not against you. But wait, I haven't answered the first question yet. What is the number one mistake high-performing professionals make? It's doing nothing. Let's be real, doing nothing is still a decision. It carries a cost, even if you don't feel it right away. Every month you delay, you reinforce the version of yourself that stays stuck. Your energy drains, your confidence erodes, and your goal stay goals, not reality. And the real kicker, the cost actually compounds. Your energy sharpness fade, you slow down and miss opportunities. You model habits you don't want, even to the people you care about the most. The longer you stay stuck, the bigger the gap grows between who you are and who you could have been. And you don't just lose time, you lose belief. But then, why do smart people fall for this? Here's the surprising truth. High performers are actually more likely to fall into hidden traps that quietly kill their fitness progress. Here's how that happens. The now versus later trap. We're wired to choose today's comfort over tomorrow's rewards. And the smarter you are, the better you are at rationalizing that delay. You tell yourself, next month will be better. But even when life clears for a moment, chaos always comes back. Success is built inside the chaos, not after it. The expert's paradox. High performers are used to being great at things, so struggling with fitness feels like a threat to your identity. You overthink, overanalyze, and wait for the perfect plan. But real progress comes from a small, messy action, not perfection. Waiting for the perfect moment just means waiting forever. All or nothing thinking. You're a high achiever, so if you can't commit 100%, you convince yourself it's not even worth starting. But real success is built by showing up at 60%, 70%, 80% consistently, even when life isn't perfect. The people who break through don't wait for perfection. They take action today, even if it's messy. So now you're at a crossroads, and there are two options in front of you. Option one, keep doing it alone. Yes, you're smart, resourceful, and you've done hard things before. But at what cost? How many months or even years are you willing to burn, stuck in trial and error, never really breaking through? How much more energy will slip away every time life knocks you off track? How long will you stay trapped in a body that doesn't reflect your ambition, in an energy level that holds you back, in a version of yourself that you know you could have evolved past? We don't live forever, so how much longer can you keep going on this cycle? Or you can take a different path. You can step into a system built for ambitious people, people who don't have endless hours but still expect more from themselves. A system that adapts to your life, that adjusts and grows with you, even when things get messy. It's not about chasing perfection. It's about building something sustainable, a way to stay fit, strong, and energized for life. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Can I just try this for a month and see how this goes? Totally understandable. We've all been conditioned to expect 30-day challenges and quick fixes. But here's the reality. 1 month is just enough to hit your first challenge and fall right back to where you started if you don't have a real system behind you. That's why we don't do short-term gimmicks. We build transformations that actually last. Because if quick fixes worked, you wouldn't still be watching this. So, whether you do this with me or on your own, realize that the biggest trap is thinking, I'll just try. Because when things get uncomfortable, and they will, trying taps out. You might also be wondering, okay, but how much does it cost? Fair question. And here's the truth. I don't know yet, because I don't know exactly what you need. Some people need a full rebuild. Some just need structure, accountability, and the real roadmap. And that is what the strategy session is for. See where you are, where you want to go, and what kind of system will actually get you there. Here is what you'll get from our strategy session. First, we break down exactly why you're stuck. No guessing, just a clear diagnosis. Then we'll build you a customized fitness and nutrition roadmap, one that fits your real lifestyle, not just some fantasy schedule. You will leave with practical steps you can start using right away, even if you don't end up working with us. Best case, we solve the problem together. Worst case, you walk away with total clarity on what's been holding you back and exactly how to move forward. If you're ready to build a body that matches your ambition without sacrificing your career, schedule a free strategy session using the calendar below if you haven't already. Complete our pre-call assessment so we understand your goals and constraints. Show up with questions. Your future self is already waiting. The only question is, will you close the gap now or keep waiting for a better time that will probably never come?